In March of 2019, the sports world witnessed an extraordinary event. One of baseball's brightest stars committed to a long-term relationship with the Los Angeles Angels. This commitment was sealed with an awe-inspiring 12-year contract valued at a staggering $430 million. This contract set a new benchmark in professional sports. At the time, it was widely regarded as the most substantial guaranteed payout a professional athlete had ever secured. Within the confines of this groundbreaking deal, Trout's annual earnings soared to an impressive average of around $36 million per year, further cementing his status not just as a phenomenal athlete, but also as one of the highest paid players in all of professional sports. And while the sports world was vibrant about Mike Trout's record-breaking deal in 2019, little did they know that across the Atlantic Ocean, Lionel Messi of FC Barcelona was already shattering records with a colossal 4-year contract worth $674 million. The sheer magnitude of Messi's contract remained a well-kept secret until about January of 2021, when a Spanish newspaper unveiled this astonishing detail, sending reverberations throughout the sports community. Messi's annual salary averaged an eye-watering $168.5 million, establishing his contract as the most lucrative in sports history at the time. However, this insane record was just destined to be surpassed. On December 9th of 2023, Shohei Ohtani of the LA Dodgers inked a monumental 10-year agreement valued at $700 million, eclipsing Messi's record and setting a new pinnacle in sports contract history. Within the high-stakes world of monumental sports contracts, the desire for success is immensely predicated on a team's performance. Unfortunately, things do not always go as planned regardless of a player's earnings. Allow me to take you through a journey through the largest and most incredible sports deals ever to be inked. Sitting at number 10, Francisco Lindor. The star shortstop for the New York Mets made a significant mark in the world of professional baseball. His 10-year contract is valued at $341 million. This deal, which was announced in 2021, is not only the longest in the history of the Mets, but also nearly triples the team's previous largest deal of $138 million over 8 years for David Wright. This contract includes a $21 million signing bonus and guarantees the full $340 million, earning Lindor an average salary of $34.1 million each year. This contract features a partial no-trade clause and no opt-outs, effectively ensuring that Lindor will likely spend the bulk of his career with the New York Mets. Coming in at number 9, we have Manny Machado. The San Diego Padres signed him a deal for 11 years at $350 million. Now, reflecting on Machado's record-breaking contract in the 2019 MLB offseason feels kind of like a distant memory now. The Padres, who've largely flown under the radar with their struggles over the last decade, made a significant move by bringing a star like Machado to the Padres roster. However, there's a bit of a twist to this story. Machado has the option to leave the team after 5 seasons. Now, should he find the team's progress unsatisfactory by then, the Padres face the risk of losing him without any compensation. At number 8, we have none other than Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. The Yankees signed him for 9 years at $360 million. This deal includes a full no-trade clause, which is an indicator of the Yankees' commitment to keeping Judge for the long haul. This contract, in essence, cements Judge's status not just as a phenomenal athlete, but also as a central figure in the Yankees' plans and aspirations for the coming years. This contract not only ensures that Judge will likely spend the remainder of his playing career with the New York Yankees, but it also marks the largest contract awarded to a free agent in the MLB at the time of its signing. It surpasses Bryce Harper's record-setting deal in 2019 of 13 years for $333 million to play with the Phillies. Judge's contract, with an average annual value of $40 million, highlights his importance to the Yankees, both as a player and as a central figure in their roster. At number 7, we are tied with 2 athletes, the first of which is Mookie Betts of the LA Dodgers, with a remarkable 12-year contract at $365 million. Mookie's deal included a $65 million signing bonus with an average salary of around $30.4 million per year. This contract is notable for its length and its total value, ensuring that Betts' presence in the Dodgers lineup will remain strong in the future. Sharing our number 7 spot is Canelo Alvarez. One of boxing's biggest stars signed a landmark deal with DAZN in 2019 for 5 years at $365 million. This deal reflects Alvarez's Alvarez's status as a premier attraction in boxing, underscoring both his marketability and the sport's lucrative nature. This contract with DAZN marked a significant shift in how boxing content is delivered, highlighting the growth influence of streaming services in sports broadcasting. Now, while Trout may hold the record for most overall money, Alvarez blows him out of the water when it comes to annual salary. The boxer signed a 5-year deal that will pay him $73 million per year, working out to about $33 million per fight for a total of 11 fights. Coming in at number 6, we have none other than Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. This deal was signed for $430 million over 12 years. Since Trout had advanced to the full-time major leagues in 2012, he's achieved remarkable individual success, including 7 All-Star selections and 2 AL MVP awards. Despite these personal accolades, the Los Angeles Angels have experienced limited team success, reaching the playoffs only once during this period, with 2014 being a swift exit. Now, for Trout's significant contract to be deemed truly valuable, he will need to guide the Angels to several deep playoff runs. Although it might seem unfair to place such expectations on one single player, the unprecedented nature of his contract inevitably attracts this type of scrutiny. Ranking at number 5, we have Karim Benzema. Karim's contract, which was signed in June of 2023, is a 2-year, $436 million deal. On a per-year average salary basis, the Saudi soccer club Al Ittihad is going to pay him $214,534,727. This happens to be exactly the same amount earned by Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of average annual salary, and that amount is the highest average annual salary earned by any athlete in history. Ranked at number 4, we have the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. After winning the NFL MVP in 2018 and both the Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP the following year, Patrick Mahomes secured a groundbreaking 10-year, $503 million deal with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2020. Now, this contract, which is the first in professional sports to exceed $500 million, includes $477 million in guaranteed mechanisms. Additionally, there's a $140 million injury guarantee, ensuring significant earnings even in the event of a career-ending injury. This extraordinary deal reflects the Chiefs' commitment to their young star quarterback. Our number 3 rank boasts a 2.5-year contract for $536 million. In December of 2022, Cristiano Ronaldo made headlines by signing this 2.5-year deal with Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr, becoming the world's highest paid athlete. This unbelievable contract includes a base salary of $75 million per year, which is enhanced by bonuses and commercial deals, potentially pushing his annual earnings to around $200 million. This mind-numbing deal reflects both Ronaldo's global brand value and the Saudi Arabian's league drive to recruit leading football talent. But of course, it's only right that we follow up at number 2 with Lionel Messi. For the likely few that are unaware, Messi had a 4-year deal with FC Barcelona valued at $674 million. In 2017, Messi signed a record-breaking 4-year contract, the highest in sports history at the time. Leaked by a media company known as El Mundo, this deal included a fixed salary, image rights, and performance bonuses, bringing Messi's annual earnings to around $168.5 million. And last but not least, our number 1 largest sports contract ever signed in history is MLB player Shohei Ohtani of the LA Dodgers. On December 9th of 2023, Shohei set a new record in baseball by signing a 10-year, $700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers, the largest in sports history. Surpassing Mike Trout's previous record with the Angels, Ohtani's contract averages around $70 million a year. The structure of this contract includes deferred salary, offering the Dodgers some roster building flexibility, as a large portion of the payment will be made later or even after the contract's term. Ohtani's unique skill set as a dominant pitcher and dominant hitter made him a highly sought-after free agent. He was heavily pursued by several teams, including teams such as the Angels, Mets, and the Yankees, but ultimately chose the Dodgers. When you break down this insane contract, Ohtani is set to earn $5.8 million per month, $1.3 million per week, $191,789 per day, $7,990 per hour, which equates to $133 a minute or $2.22 every single second. Major League Baseball is unique in that it doesn't have a salary cap. Unlike the NBA or NFL, a baseball team can spend spend as much as its manager's heart desires. That's how we end up with moments like the Dodgers signing Shohei Ohtani to a record-setting 10-year, $700 million deal. In the high-stakes world of sports contracts, the battle for the highest average annual salary continues to take surprising turns. Despite Lionel Messi and Shohei Ohtani's incredible deals, it's Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema who have emerged at the top of this financial leaderboard. Both of these athletes have struck gold, literally, with their respective Saudi contracts each earning an astonishing average annual salary of $214 million a year. Now, assuming that the players remain on the Dodgers for the entirety of their contracts, the team will pay a collective $1.219 billion to a total of 3 players: Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. Trading players might offer the team short-term financial amnesty, yet history shows that the same teams often suffer costs for such decisions. Ultimately, if the Dodgers clinch another World Series title, or perhaps more than one, the high salaries of their star trio will be justified. Success on the field often has the power to overshadow financial strains, proving that victory can be the most effective remedy for financial unease.